can see, these are some of the industries. The pharmaceutical company used, you can see the air vent on top. They install one to keep their products at a temperature, like during summer months they were finding it difficult to maintain their warehouse to below 30, so they, as a result of the free walkthrough assessment, they realised that installing an air vent would allow them to reduce the cost of air conditioning and also store their products at a temperature that was suitable for them. Then in Auburn there was the example, the cafe or the pizza kebab house that was using an older style oven, which was using a lot of energy in terms of keeping the temperature to a certain degree. So some of the actions were installing a new oven, and the picture below you can see the skylight roofing that was installed at Dale Glass, which provided a better work environment for the employers. Some of the results that came about from the low cost and no cost, as well as all the rebatable actions, was that there was a huge reduction for some of the organisations that did participate. So total annual savings for Auburn was about $44,000 versus $31,000 for Parramatta. And in terms of greenhouse gas savings, tonnes of CO2, there was 235 tonnes saved and 159 tonnes for Parramatta LGA. And we also looked at how much annual savings were produced as a result of retrofitting. So we had about 8 companies that did retrofit. Our target was 17, but we're still in the phase of encouraging those businesses to retrofit. But with retrofit, in the Auburn LGA, the companies were able to save about $20,000 with the retrofit, with 3 payback period, and with the CO2 emissions, there was about 109 tonnes saved for Auburn versus 31 tonnes for Parramatta. So some of the key barriers and opportunities to retrofitting. So as I mentioned, the business owners, like a lot of the business owners were renting, so they did not see the value of retrofitting. So I guess we really need to target those businesses that are owner-occupier. And some of the businesses preferred to use the cash flow to grow the business, because when we did start the program, they were coming out of the economic downturn, so it was not the best time to be marketing the energy efficiency. But some of the businesses did see the benefits, like John said, through reducing their carbon emissions and promoting a greener outlook to their customers. There was also uncertainty about the long-term viability of their businesses, so they did not see if they should invest in the energy efficiency actions or not, and there were short lease agreements with the tenancy agreements, so they did not want to secure into the energy efficiency program. So what Environmental IQ found was that it's important to follow up straight away, like after they do the walkthrough assessment, within the first week with a phone call, and then produce the energy efficiency action plan within at least the first week, so to keep the momentum going and get buy-in to the program. Some of our key learnings in terms of retrofitting, as I mentioned before, the business owner has to be the property owner, and you'd find a better engagement with those businesses and also better buy-in to the program. Having a knowledgeable assessor was also useful. We found that the energy assessor from Environmental IQ had a good technical background and knowledge, so that really helped with the businesses. And project funds allocated to support the retrofit phase was also important, we found, because it's also we need to help the businesses with retrofitting through the stages, like filling out forms and finding out different, getting different quotations from different contractors and things like that. So that phase was really important for us, and it's something that we're still investing on for a couple of months. So those were some of our key learnings from the retrofit stage. And in terms of program improvement, we also did a survey after the project was completed, and we found out some of the businesses thought that it should be promoted through multiple channels, like for the energy efficiency marketing and recruitment phase, and we need to target the program to owner occupiers, as mentioned earlier, and it is a well-suited program, we found out, for small businesses such as retail, food and small industries as well. But like I mentioned earlier, some of the businesses did not fit the criteria that DEC-W had placed, like needing to use less than $20,000 a year or having less than 10 employees. So those businesses were then told about the Sustainability Advantage program. And also we need to be more mindful of the time it takes for the project in terms of particularly the retrofit stage. So I'd say allow about 9 months, but it could be even longer if you're going to support your businesses in retrofitting, because I think you need to wait 3 months after they retrofit to receive their energy bill. So it takes a longer period to see the results, so there's need for a longer term investment in the program. And these are some feedback from our business owners, like Joe Glass, who found the program really helped save money, and also the environment, and how the employees were satisfied with the new actions that they adopted, and also hardware products with their new roofing and lighting were also pleased. So we had quite positive feedback with the project, and it's something that we'd like to maybe pilot again in the future through another grant, but it's something that did work for some of our businesses. But like I said before, there were some key learnings that we'd adopt if we do roll it out again. Thank you.